up, my snoopers? We made it. It is Friday. Finally, it seemed like the 7 days was like 70 days, especially with this Capitol building takeover thing. I mean, I was so drained and exhausted mentally that I had to like take a couple steps back because, to be honest, I didn't have anything good to say. So my mother always taught me, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. And I just didn't feel like saying anything for these couple of days. But I am back to bring you the foolery. So let's get started. So, rapper DaBaby was arrested in Beverly Hills yesterday after he allegedly was carrying a concealed weapon into a Rodeo store. Now, this is according to the authorities. Now, DaBaby, whose government name is Jonathan Kirk, was walking on Rodeo Drive with his entourage when security was called by some people in the store, and they claimed that someone in DaBaby's group had a weapon in a holster. Well, the weapon in his waistband while they were shopping. This is according to the Beverly Hills Police Department. Now, my 2 cents is on this situation, and my senses are tingling that the only thing that DaBaby could have been guilty of is shopping while black. Okay? Just saying. Now, the group was detained around 4:45 p.m. yesterday when they finally returned back to their car. After the police did their investigation, DaBaby was arrested on charges of carrying a weapon, a concealed weapon, and carrying a loaded firearm in a vehicle. Now, the other people that were detained over this situation, they were released right at the scene, according to authorities, but DaBaby was actually locked up. Now, since then, he has been released on a $35,000 bond and is scheduled to appear in court on March 25th. Now, I don't condone violence, okay? But on the flip, nope, there's no but. On the flip side, okay, with all these young rappers getting killed, I mean, we've had 13 killed with security, without security. I mean, do you really blame him for wanting to like protect himself by any means necessary? I mean, I don't blame him. That's just my 2 cents, everybody. So let's talk about this Jeffree Starr, KimYe entanglement situationship. Now, if you haven't heard, yesterday, the internet, social media, everybody's going crazy. All the blogger outlets going crazy about this Jeffree Starr and Kanye West story. Did I believe it? Hell to the no. But hey, let's talk about it, because now Jeffree has finally spoke out, and let's get down to what he had to say. So, if in case you did not know, there was some girl on TikTok, okay? I'm not going to play her video because it's just stupid and it's just not worth it. And I just didn't believe what she was saying yesterday anyway. So that's why I didn't report it yesterday on any of my pages. But it was just so dumb that she actually had all of the gossip birds chirping saying that she had receipts that Jeffree Star and Kanye West was messing around, that Jeffree Star invited Kanye West to come live out in Wyoming, or Jeffree Star moved out to Wyoming after Kanye West moved out there. Something to that effect. Either way, it was stupid, and Jeffree Star is speaking out. This is what he said. He said, I guess some girl made up a whole lot on TikTok and it went viral, where she insinuates that Kanye and Kim were getting a divorce because a big male beauty influencer is sleeping with them. So he also goes on to say, hi 2021, let's relax. Addressing this Kanye West and Jeffree Star situation and the truth about why I moved to the state of Wyoming. He said he moved out there simply because he was single and he could do whatever the hell that he wants. And he said that he's not sleeping with anyone and that he found these rumors to be super, super weird. Didn't we all? Now, he even sent a couple of jabs at Yeezy. He made it clear that he does not date short men. He likes them tall and he likes them hung, apparently. And he also said that him and Kanye never hung out together, and how he found this rumor to be key funny. But like I told you guys, I did not believe this rumor for a second. And if you did, you have been quarantining in the house too long. You need to take a long walk in the park or to walk around your apartment complex or your house division because you are clearly losing it. Now, I'm only saying this not because I don't believe that there is no way that Kanye can't swing the other way. I just think that even if Kanye was swinging the other way on the other side of the fence, I don't see Jeffree Star being his type. That's just my 2 cents. Now, if you even care to watch Jeffree explaining or addressing these allegations, you can head over to my Fat Girl Snoop page, fatgirlsnoop.com. Now, this last story, Taraji, I need for you to stop tugging at my damn heartstrings, man. Like, I have a reputation to uphold. And with watching the Facebook watch series, oh my gosh, like, I'm like literally like, here's a matching video. I am literally sorry, y'all. That was my Google Assistant who always chooses to assist me at the wrong time. Anyways, but watching her Facebook watch series, guys, if you have not watched this series, I'm not even trying to even promote this because I don't get paid to promote this show, but it is a really good show. Very, very good show. So Taraji opened up about a painful time in her life that she had to share some tragic news with her son. Now, during the most recent episode of Peace of Mind with Taraji, along with her co-host Tracy J. Jenkins, they continued speaking about grief and the loss of a loved one after an unexpected death. Now, we already spoke about on the last show about her speaking with Pop Smoke's brother, Obese, and speaking with Asian Doll, who was King Von's on again, off again girlfriend. But this episode continued with Taraji actually chatting with therapist Sierra Hillsman on the difficulties she experienced telling her son that, well, he's now 26, so he's not a baby. He's now 26. And she recalls the time that she had to tell her son that his father was murdered. Now, according to Taraji, when her son's father was killed, she did not have the balls, those were her words, to tell Marcel what happened. So she lied and told him back when he was 9 years old that his dad died in a car accident. And in reality, he was actually stabbed to death. And she feared telling her son because she wanted to show him the happy side of life. Now, here is a snippet of a little piece about her sharing her story. So take a look, and I'll be back with more commentary.
I couldn't tell him he was murdered. So I told him he died in an accident. Mm-hmm. Later on in life, he found out. And he came back to me and was like, why didn't you tell me my daddy was murdered?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so then we had to get therapy. Yeah. So if you have to break the news to a child, what advice would you tell them?
I would definitely say use age-appropriate language, explaining, okay, sometimes there are situations where people do evil things to other people. In this situation, somebody killed your father.
I didn't have the balls. I didn't. I couldn't. It wouldn't come out.
Yeah.
I hid it because I read the actual
autopsy.
It was in the paper. Yeah. And I couldn't. I didn't know how to tell. It's okay. He was stabbed to death. It was the worst way you could. Yeah. And I just didn't have the words. I didn't know how to tell a 9-year-old.
My 2 cents is that, I don't blame her. I mean, to me, she was just doing what a lot of us as mothers out there may do, and that is to protect their kids' hearts, I mean, she didn't want to break her son's heart. Now, do I agree that maybe she should not have waited until when her son came to her after finding out on his own? That I don't agree with. I would agree with maybe once he got older or something, once he got older and into manhood, that she finally would sit down with him and tell him the truth. But I don't think I will hold that. I don't hold that against her at all. She was just trying to protect her son. But if you want to catch another snippet of Taraji's convo on Peace of Mind with Taraji, you can also head over to my page, fatgirlsnoop.com, and drop your 2 cents in the comments. But that's all my 2 cents I have for you guys today. Let me know your 2 cents on the DaBaby arrest. Wasn't he guilty of one thing and one thing only? And that's shopping while black. Okay. And what about the Jeffree Starr and the Kanye West Kim Kardashian entanglement? Did you guys believe that for a split second? And what about the Taraji P. Henson hiding the fact that her son's father was murdered? Would you have done the same thing if you was in her shoes? Make sure to catch me every day on my website, fatgirlsnoop.com, and you could drop your 2 cents on there as well. And listen, I want you guys to have a wonderful weekend, a happy rest of your Friday. And if you want to see more of my 2 cents shenanigans, make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe because it does a lot for my video. Now, until next time, my snoopers, and remember, that is PHAT as in pretty, hot, and tempting. Bye. Snoop.